No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
Yeah, that's true.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur.
Mm-hmm.
And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Mm-hmm.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
That's true. Men of courage. Courage.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
So we shall, yeah. So say we all. Hey.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuneau.
Fortuneau.
You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
Yes, that's true.
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word.
All right.
For not once have you broken it.
That's true.
Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex.
There we go.
Assuming the decision is in your favor.
I remember the Baldessian
Does that
Annex.
suffice?
It does. You have my thanks. Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait. Did you hear something just now?
What is this?
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
Oh, pudding way. You just wanted to have pudding this whole time.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Okay.
And to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort. 'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans.
Yeah.
It's rude, is what it is.
It's rude.
At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed.
Oh.
So she
Well, that's
says,
nice.
but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Yes, with the doom.
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom?
Pudding and doom.
Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Heidelin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit.
Oh, that's sweet.
From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
We have rabbit stew on the moon. No, I'm just kidding.
Forgive me, but are they...
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
They're what happens when you get a Lalafell and a Vieira
You'd
who
be
like
a
each
member
other
of the
very
forum,
much.
would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last.
The Loprits are.
I'm Livingway, Heidelin's right paw. That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperids made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable.
All right.
'Tis trite, perhaps, but...
Good to haveth you back. What are you doing? He's throwing his language back in his face.
Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present.
This is a really long duty. This is one quest that took an hour.
And lend thine own wisdom?
But wow, so much happened in it. We were fighting people, and then we saw Xenos.
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Yeah.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Bum, bum, bum. Quest accepted. Yes, it is. Oof. After all that fighting, I feel like taking a rest. No joke. What's the journal look like? Only one spot left in my journal. So I do want to do that quest, but... Well, that's a nice glowy fish. I think we're on the same path. Fun to see people on the same path as myself. There's a real feeling of connectedness, you know, to the rest of the community. Knowing that you're going through what they're going through, and vice versa. Dun, dun. Not that I'm complaining. Wasn't expecting to see quite so soon. Yes. Here you'll see. Okay. So we got all the findings. Let's put them all together. So replete with aether. Fallen civilizations, yeah, that she's been working for millennia. Yeah. To defeat Meteon, alright. So you're not wrong. Yeah, so if she was gone, then would all that sorrow be taken away as well? I don't know. This is some Madoka Magica stuff. Where you bear all the sorrow of all the magical girls. The implications of temporal magics are not entirely understood, so we cannot assume that Hyland is in that note, yeah. That's true. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, we did see a little bit of a flashback, so it's a little bit of metagaming. So RP as the Warrior of Light that didn't see that flashback with Hydaelyn. Hydaelyn. What's the second condition? The second condition is there is no condition. No, I'm just kidding. Chosen method will depend entirely, yes. Yeah, but how do you get out to the edges of the universe to fight something? Yeah, let's convene with Hydaelyn. You gotta knock on the door. Present required. Probably be able to persuade them, alright? Maybe. No, there's an Aetheryte right outside. I'm just being lazy. There's an Aetheryte right outside of this building. I don't need to zoom to the Aetheryte to use the Aetheryte. Alright, we're gonna meet with the Forum. There's a Rostra. Alright, we're gonna meet with the Forum again. This could be bad. Closed visitors, I'm not a visitor. Yeah, it does seem closed off, but I'm not sure. I like how it's called outside help, because we're getting like help from the outside. I like it. Alright, let's see what goes on.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends.
Okay.
By your leave, of course.
By your leave? By your leave. By your leave.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Sure.
Agreed.
Go,
I
Lily,
will
go.
present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Yes. Quite.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence.
Oh boy.
The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
Hey, there we go. Okay.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glaciers. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzatan.
Radzatan.
The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well.
Alright.
As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully
excellent.
and openly
Thank goodness.
as we are able.
Goodness.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Charlian has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed
that's
to
it.
safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Charlian citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after.
Okay.
Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzatan was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
Yeah. Can't make
And how,
apartments.
pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
If they're dangerous to others.
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
It's true.
Questions as
I don't
to
see
the
what's wrong.
validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated.
Yeah.
At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge.
Ooh, so you gotta decide who goes and who stays.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
Okay.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem?
Alright. How?
We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydralin.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
She's proposing another use. Yeah, if everyone can use the teleporter...
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
That's a good point.
Of course.
Probably listen to it if you don't have a
If
choice.
we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself.
Well, someone's having fun. Someone's having fun.
Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration.
Oi, 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 he's powerful fun he is. Oi, oi, oi. What's with that thing?
I have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote.
We have no time to waste on debate.
All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
Hurrah! That's right. Raise some hands, yeah. Raise your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to Endwalker. Alright, here we go. And I love this song, but this is the Far East music. They use in Stormblood.
The ayes have it. Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
That's true. The will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency.
Urgency.
Final days wait for none.
We're at the specified location, alright. Challenge me on the combined expertise. Largest being built in Labyrinthos. Going underground again. Naughty. Unattuned. The Hamlet. Wait, we're unattuned to the Hamlet? Could we not attune last time? I think that was probably it. We weren't allowed to attune. Or maybe it's going underground. We haven't gone to the underground place yet. Maybe that's where it is. Yeah, because this is right outside the place. Our destination lies in lower levels. Okay. Step inside and oh my goodness. This is something exciting. Some triple triad players. Alright, let's use the lift. This was only like a week ago. I was sneaking around following people. On the other side, okay. Oh, this is interesting music. Whoa! Let's attend another matter at hand. So I've been down here before. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Yeah, I remember this is the place where we... But this is the first going down. That's it, we were trying to go down further. And that's what kept messing us up. Oh my gosh, we were in our early 80s at this point. Oh my gosh, I'm getting really sentimental. There's so much stuff that... Oh, there's so much stuff here. How many aetherite things are there? Are these all the... Okay, there's one more for aether currents. Labyrinthos is one of them. Okay, we got Ellipsis, Thanavir, Mare. That's a lot of random aetherites we need. I guess some of them are MSQ, so I should probably finish MSQ before actually searching them out. But having flying here would be nice. Oh, a little sparkly thing. Alright, so here's the suspicious place that we were stalking. Someone going in. Whoa. So much interesting stuff. Here, wait, yeah, for the next lift. It's so nice that we're finally like welcomed in. Large storm from underground. We're official clouds and rain. Oh. Each unique. Operates have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable. It's not our final destination. Time's on our side. Yes, prove worthy his trust. Unless there's something that, like, he knows about that we don't. Let's go to Central Circuit. Let's do it. Whoa, this place is so cool. Oh, this is when we were up there. We could see down in here, but we couldn't go there. Fortunately. There's an Aether Current. I love this exploring. This is insane. I love it, I love it, I love it. This is like my favorite part of Final Fantasy, almost. Like, look at that ridiculous view. Who imagines this? This is so great. Very small aetherite. Oh, I love the music change. Very cool. I know, I'm kind of going off the beaten path, I'm sorry. I just want to explore all of this place. Oh, I'd love to visit this. Oh. Let's just go to a botanical garden or something. It's the amount of imagination. Level 88 things, alright. Bearcon. Wow, this place is so amazing. And the music's all gone in this part. Okay, let's just start it again. Maybe it was on a loop. And here's Aporia. I just want to get a tune, so if there's ever a quest, it's like, let's visit Aporia. And then it's like, you go to some place right next to them. You can just teleport there. Amazing. Oh, we're gonna have to go in there, I bet, at some point. Probably have to go further down. Alright, here we go. Little aetherite things. Labyrinthus, yeah, I see we gathered a couple of green ones. And we're coming up on the actual quest. I'm glad that they don't really hide them. It's not like a hide and seek thing. Like, it's very doable without a guide. You don't have to look up stuff online. It's something I really appreciate about this game. Oh, okay. See, there's another aetherite one. Aetherite current. And probably just in there. Alright. Explore the underground.
Could swap them out. No.
Oh, good personality.
Damn near lost my eyebrows.
Oi.
Think, Coco, think! We'd be
Coco,
well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the...
Not seen...
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may...
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now...
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise.
Yeah.
Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual but it ain't perfect.
It is not perfect, no.
According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that...
Hast thou consulted with the Loperites?
Loperites?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately... It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You...
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, Brit?
You know of it?
Yeah.
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid.
I've had some
It was
adamantite.
an alloy of Allegan make, but the as I recall, the record...
I have some in my inventory.
Stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some in's like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come right. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though.
Well,
We were
with
fortunate
treasure
enough
maps
to
you can
salvage
get it.
some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling in with more. Well, that extra 6%.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice.
Oh, we tried, believe you me. but only a few
Yeah.
specialised pieces.
Well, that's why you gotta do your
Drive
treasure.
cores from Ragnarok class internment hulks.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards, and the defences are still very operational. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it.
Oh, come on, it's just doing some more
Weren't we
raids.
near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy...
Yeah. The what's-its? Want me again on what's-its?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this I'd rather... If we could salvage adamantite from the Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to go...
Yeah, we could communicate this to everyone else.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to...
That was this word.
This is Alphino. The Scion...
Yeah, here we go.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our
There you go, Lucia.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Wood expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable...
That's awesome.
Any extant instrument...
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Any road, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Times of these are a reminder of how famous or infamous Alphino has become. He could achieve so much. That is so cool to see. Definitely worth a try. Yes. Meanwhile, in Old Ah.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Thiergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the stone torches, my son Zimberg will personally see it done.
Zimberg. Ugh. Look at the scars.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine market. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world.
I like it.
If
she's like, you don't have to be doing this out of
truly
kindness of your heart.
say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth?
What is it?
That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together.
My goodness.
It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future.
Here we go.
You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
All right, I don't like that hand signal as much, but it's a good, you know. Everyone else's salute is fine. Good luck though, and good job, Nanamo. Very cool, very cool. Here you go. Hey, Evan6, thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sure you've already
fielded a
left.
goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania.
Yes, same with
We must
Gridania.
steel ourselves.
Steel yourselves.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Is that Lise? Yeah, Lise, there we go. We got it.
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
Hext?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
Ha ha ha
While
ha.
it pains me to admit it, you are right.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know...
Yay, come together and fight. Let's do it. Everyone hold hands. Quick. Everyone hold hands.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come.
Alright. We're talking strategy.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Papalimo, oh, it hurts so much. Still too soon. Even though in the lifetime of this game, that was years ago. It makes sense that she would still be thinking about him, really. Well, in Corthus.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Brother! It's been too long. Oh yeah, Horsefall. Yeah. Man, they're bringing up everyone who's dead. This is intense. At this point, you're just like, you know what? You're right. Let's do it. Yep.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Hey, I remember them. I like it. They're gonna help out. In the Ruby Sea, let's see who else is helping out each other.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honourable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine.
Yes.
And I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Yeah. Like, let's do it. End of days.
Hmm? Is that...
Hancock? What a surprise this is.
Sorbonne.
And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Very interesting. Yes. The Great Exodus, yes. Twiddling your thumbs, yeah. No job too small, let's do it. Alright, we're going to Charlene's Hamlet. Off we go. Let's do it. To speak with Alice. We will do that next time. And we're going to continue this journey a little bit later. But thank you so much for joining us. It's really picking up. Thank you all.